Well, it's a big story coming in from Man United. Min-jae agrees a £9 million annual deal to sign for Man United as their new right-sided centre-back. Welcome to United Matters channel, and I'm Rokan David on this channel. Let's see close to 300 likes smashed on this video. Min-jae to Man United is edging closer, and obviously United are really holding talks with the representatives, and it looks like the amount of money that Min-jae is supposed to be earning in for Man United has been agreed upon, and he's said to join Man United. David De Gea's situation kind of tricky. We don't know what exactly is happening in between the walls of Man United. Are they building a wall or they are creating a bridge? I don't know, but Fabrizio Romano is going to hate to throw a very important update as far as David De Gea's future at Man United is really concerned. Declan Rice, huge story as United has no chance of really signing the player as everything is flowing towards North London, and that is Arsenal. So don't forget to subscribe. How do you subscribe? Lower right bottom corner is the place to be. Smash the black button that has the word subscribe. After smashing it, hit the notification bell that will enable you get notified every time I upload a video onto this channel. We've hit 13,000 subscribers and we want to hit 14,000 subscribers, and my heart tells my inside that we can even hit my heart tells me that we can even hit 20,000 subscribers before the end of this month. We are left with 17 days to go, right? So 17 days to go. Do the needful, subscribe to this channel, and let's see the best come out of this transfer window, because we want to build a studio. We want to give you elite content. We want to be having good cameras, lighting, so continue subscribing, sharing, and liking the video such that we really gather up some money. After ganging up that money, we do for you what we call a perfect studio, because sometimes I feel like there are some other topics that deserve other people to come on board, like getting other pundits to talk with me, but we haven't really built up that studio that can take us to that level of really getting in pundits. But I promise you that by the start of next season, that is from August, August like 6th, 7th, we'll be really getting what we call a fan show. Every after game we'll be getting in the fan show, and towards every game we'll be doing what we call a fan show live onto this YouTube channel known as United Matters channel. So we are having a very good package for you guys, and I think that you are not ready for it, right? You aren't ready for this package that is coming through here onto the United Matters channel. So let's get straight into the Min-jae story as reported to us by Martino Napoli, and this source has been so much accurate as far as the news concerning Napoli are really concerned, and it's Sports Witness telling us that Min-jae will join Man United from July 1st. The player has accepted United's contract offer worth £9 million per year. Now, if you are to convert £9 million per year, he's almost earning £175,000 a week at Man United. Min-jae, is he worth that amount of money? Obviously he is, because when you look at most of the players of Man City, they earn between £140,000 a week to £190,000 a week. By the way, few Man City players earn more than £200,000 a week. You might find that it's only Haaland who is earning £370,000 a week, and Kevin De Bruyne earning close to £400,000 a week at Man City. The rest of the players earn between £140,000 a week to £200,000 a week, and that shows you that for any elite player, he should fall into that category. And the category of a player who earns between £200,000 a week to £300,000 or £400,000 a week must be exceptional. Must be exceptional, and that is something we should really rectify at Man United, because we have very many players who are earning £300,000 a week, £200,000 a week, when they are not meant to earn that amount of money. Like Harry Maguire is earning £200,000 a week, Jadon Sancho £350,000 a week, who else? I think David De Gea worked it for. David De Gea was worth £375,000 a week. He was really worth it. So we need to see to it that we really cut that wage bill and obviously see to it that every player we sign is in that range. Look at Ika Gundogan, he's earning £140,000 a week. Bernardo Silva, £140,000 a week. So, few players, Ruben Diaz is between £160,000 a week. So, if you're getting in Min-jae to be earning in between that amount of money, that is something great. That is something great. He's better than Harry Maguire, but that doesn't mean that he's going to go all out and really earn equivalent to what Harry Maguire earns or more, because he's a new player coming in through, and we are trying to rectify most of the mistakes that were really guided to us by the Glazers. We are into such messes because of the mistakes that the Glazers made. How do you get in Harry Maguire and let him sign a contract of £200,000 a week? And that's when we are playing the UEFA Europa League. If you're playing the Champions League, he happens to really get a 20% increment of that amount of money. That means Harry Maguire, when you go to the Champions League, might see himself earning close to £250,000 a week. But is he worth it? He's not worth it. You know, this season, he has rarely played games from the club of Man United. And if at all Min-jae comes in through, he is not going to be playing even a single minute for this club of Man United. So I really appreciate the board of United for really negotiating such a deal for Min-jae. But Napoli were willing to keep him, but they are not willing to offer that much to Min-jae. When you look at the Napoli player salaries, you know, Napoli player salaries. Let's see how their player salaries are, because we need to know what Min-jae has been earning at Napoli. Where is Min-jae? Min-jae. Kim. All right. Min-jae, it's in euros. Let's search here. Min-jae weekly wage. So Min-jae has been earning he has been earning £33,000 per week. So what United have gone ahead to give him is like 6 times the amount of money has been earning at Napoli. And trust me, even if Napoli are trying to offer a new deal to him like it's proposed, they cannot really level that amount of money that United is offering for Min-jae. So looks like this deal is going to be done, and United have shown the most interest for Min-jae, and they're offering him a deal that is worth £175,000 per week. Even if Napoli is to really get him a huge amount of money, they can't exceed £100,000 a week. Because when you look at the likes of Victor Osimhen, let me show you Osimhen, how much is he earning? Because he might be the most weekly wages of Osimhen. So Victor Osimhen is earning close to £85,000 a week. So you understand that Napoli cannot even give him close to that amount of money. I think the best they can do is to multiply this salary by 2 to make it tally to £70,000. But United is multiplying it by 6, you know, to really convince him to come at Man United. And there is no player who can really say no to Man United, because most of the things that attract a player to Man United have been really streamlined by Erik ten Hag. They've been rectified. We are back in the Champions League. We are attracting star players. We are playing some good football. We are really a team whose project is really sellable to a player like Min-jae, and that is what United have gone ahead to offer to Min-jae. And let's see, on the 1st of July, between the 1st of July and the 15th of July, whether he will have gone ahead to make his decision to come to Man United. But Newcastle, PSG are into the mix of this player. Let's go to Jacob Steinberg, update about Declan Rice, as he was linked so much to Manchester United, and he has told us that Man United have looked at signing Declan Rice, but Arsenal are close to agreeing a fee of more than £100 million for him if add-ons are achieved. That is Jacob Steinberg, football reporter for The Guardian. And if I told someone watched me at the Rokani Media Football, that is the other sister YouTube channel that does sports of other teams like Arsenal, Chelsea, and so on and so forth, I came out and emphasized that Arsenal is having an easy run for this Declan Rice deal because United's ownership is really still in questions. But if at all we had a stable ownership and we knew the budget that we are really having, I think on either Caicedo or Declan Rice, one of those players would have found himself channeling to Man United. But Arsenal is having an easy job to do, easy job to do. It's a light work for Arsenal in this transfer window because they are probably signing Declan Rice. Chelsea would have gone ahead to coming through and not in the Champions League. Man United, they would have gone ahead to come through and really compete into this. Its ownership status is not really known. That's it. So that's what is delaying all these deals. So Arsenal is having a smooth run, because of United's ownership status not settled, and it needs us because we cannot even react early enough. Why? Even if they announce tomorrow or today that Sheikh Jassim Al Thani or Sir Jim Ratcliffe are the preferred bidders of Man United, they have to first submit everything to the Premier League to approve it. You understand? So to approve it, it's going to take 3 weeks. Those 3 weeks, Arsenal would have gone ahead to sign Moise Caicedo and Declan Rice. I mean, look at Arsenal. They're acting at their pace. And that has gone ahead to really piss me off because the Glazers have gone ahead to take us for granted. They would have gone ahead to know that we should sell this club at the beginning of May, such that the Premier League uses the 3 weeks to really rectify or review Sheikh Jassim Al Thani's source of income and so on and so forth, such that at the beginning of the window, 14th June, that is tomorrow when the Premier League fixtures are really coming out, is when we start off with everything that we deserve to be having as a club of Man United. So that is it, and I think it's really alarming. I'm not really feeling bad that we've missed out on Declan Rice because I don't rate the player, but we are missing out on other players. That's it. I really understand if at all we had a very competent owner and this situation would have gone ahead to be solved, we would have gone ahead to go for even Jude Bellingham. Would have put their resistance. That's it. McAllister to Liverpool, they'd have gone ahead to put their resistance. Look at Mason Mount. Deal not yet done. Player wants to come to Man United. And the beauty that we're having at Man United is most of the players just want to come to Manchester United. They have the love. Min-jae, Mason Mount, Harry Kane wants to come to Man United. So every player that Ten Hag is looking at his priority wants to come at Man United. That's the benefit that we are having. But if at all these players were not willing to come to Manchester United, like Rasmus Højlund of this world, they would have gone ahead to look elsewhere. That is it. So that is it for Declan Rice. And Fabrizio Romano has confirmed to us today that Arsenal are going to submit their bid very soon. And their bid is really imminent, according to Fabrizio Romano. And now let's go to David De Gea. Fabrizio Romano is going to hate to drop a huge update about De Gea's situation at Man United. He's saying Saudi clubs are aware of the verbal agreement at final stages between David De Gea and Man United of a new deal, but they are still insisting to tempt the goalkeeper. Man United remain on the market for a new goalkeeper in any case. So Saudis are really trying to convince David De Gea to join them, and the club is Al Ittihad. De Gea and Manchester United are really doing great. They're into final stages of a new deal, but his situation is really pending approval. So the situation of David De Gea is really difficult to really tell and how it's going to end. Why is it that for Luke Shaw it was easy for them to agree a deal? Dalot, Alejandro Garnacho, right? But for David De Gea and Marcus Rashford, something has not yet been done, and yet Ten Hag has told the board to get those contracts over the line. And that is coming in from Fabrizio Romano. So let's wait and see how that David De Gea scenario really goes ahead. But I really anticipate that he's going to find himself in a situation of obviously joining Manchester United and staying there and signing, putting pen to paper on his latest contract. So guys, your thoughts on Min-jae agreeing a £9 million annual deal to join or to sign for Man United are welcome in the comment section below. Make about Declan Rice. Do you think, if at all we had this ownership stuff settled, would have found ourselves a situation of really rivaling Arsenal, a team that has taken close to 5 months working upon this deal? And lastly, David De Gea's situation, what do you make about it? I cover you all in the precious blood of Jesus Christ. I sign out for now. See you later, my Muslim friends. May Allah bless you abundantly. Me out.